In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to invite a contributor and set permissions in Squarespace. If you need to give someone access to help manage your website, Squarespace makes that process pretty straightforward. This is useful if you're working with a designer, writer, store manager, or anyone else who needs limited access to your site without sharing your own login details. The key part of this process is making sure you invite the right person and give them the appropriate level of permission for the work they'll be doing. To get started, go to Squarespace and sign in to your account. Once you're in, open the website you want to manage. If you have more than one site in your account, take a moment to make sure you're selecting the correct one before continuing, since contributor access is managed separately for each website. After your website opens, look for the settings option in the main menu and click on it. This is where Squarespace keeps the site-level controls for administration, access, and other important configuration options. Inside Settings, click Permissions and Ownership. This section is where you can control who has access to the site and what they're allowed to do. It's a good place to review existing contributors as well, especially if you want to keep access organized and secure over time. Next, click Invite Contributor. This opens the invitation form where you'll add the new person. Enter the person's name and email address carefully. Make sure the email address is correct, because that's where the invitation will be sent. If there's a typo, the person won't receive the invite, and you may need to resend it. Once that information is entered, choose the permissions you want to give them. This step is important because permissions determine which areas of the website the contributor can access and edit. For example, you may want someone to help with content updates, but not billing or site-wide settings. Giving only the access they need is a good best practice for both security and site management. After you've selected the appropriate permissions, click Invite. Squarespace will send the invitation to the email address you entered, and the contributor can then accept it to gain access based on the permissions you assigned. That's all it takes to invite a contributor and set permissions in Squarespace. If needed, you can always come back to the Permissions and Ownership section later to adjust access as responsibilities change. If this tutorial helped you, please consider subscribing. We post new software tutorials every day to help you get the most out of your favorite tools. Thanks for watching.